They've finally given it to us. This is the Toyota GR86. This car is actually illegal in the UK. You could buy it for like 1 year and they sold out within minutes. And now it's in Motorfest, so I can actually check it out. And I'm gonna be honest, I think it looks pretty great. And for the money, it's just unbeatable. Toyota has been doing incredible things. And of course, Lexus, hopefully there's a twin turbo V8 coming. Anyway, I am excited to check it out in this game because of course, it's not going to be a Need for Speed probably ever, unfortunately. We have 2 rim options, which is black and silver. Similar, but kind of different. And it only costs 300,000 and it's available to just buy now. It's not part of a car pass, anything. You can just access this. So let's check out exactly what we have got. So these are usually criticized for not having enough power, but Toyota decided to up it this time. Okay, I guess Subaru tried to up it. Something really cool that I realized with these cars as I watched videos as these cars became available is that along with the suspension and everything, it's basically the same car underneath. It's a new version. It looks a little bit different. It's a little bit chunkier. I think I may prefer the older version looks wise, but you know what? It's kind of grown on me. The front is really nice. The rear is yeah. But overall, Toyota's still making really good priced sports cars that are accessible. Say accessible except to me, obviously, because we don't get them. So it is Street Tier 1, which is a very good place for it, in my opinion. I think it makes sense. I wasn't expecting them to add this so soon, but we started to see it in the intro screen video. I was like, hey, when is that coming to the game? So you want to see customization, and so do I. Let's see exactly what we can do for this GR86. And I thought we'd get kind of mixed up with the name quite often with this car, but it turns out that no, actually I can distinguish the name quite easily, which is kind of weird because I still have to pause and think Challenger Charger. Doesn't matter because it's dead anyway. This is going to have some proper race car kit because what in the Christ? Oh, you know it's my month, baby. In case you don't know, it's my month. Everything here, I decide, okay, that's maybe a lot. It's an exaggeration. That looks wild. I kind of like the smoked lights. I'm going for the smoked lights. You know me, we go for the wild customization options. And what in the Jesus Christ? That is awesome. Unfortunately, the crew wheels are still chrome, so I'm going to leave those completely. It's not going to happen. We've got... I was kind of hoping they would have a carbon variant and the normal mirrors. We're going to keep the normal mirrors. We go full carbon on the side. Don't know. We got an air we go. Oh, that's very nice. I kind of wish there was a painted version of that. So instead, I'm going to go for option number 3. But it's always good to see more options than not. Very, very much appreciated. We got wing. Seriously, I really want to see. Can you fix the paint on the wheels, please? I'm begging you. Like, I actually want to change the wheels on some cars, but they honestly look really now. And we got a... Oh my God, a big one. Absolutely. And it's got the duct. Oh, they built this just for me. Oh, that looks spicy. Now, a popular mod with these in the previous generation is that you would go for single exit exhaust. And they've not done any of that, which is interesting because, you know, if you want to do a spotty version, it looks really tall. Does anyone else feel like that? That's the only thing with that option there. It looks really, really tall. Already looks tall. You made it look a bit taller. Kind of just... This kind of reduces it, which is pretty nice. I think... Oh, that's so spicy, though. I really wish we could choose individual pieces because I want the blue burnt tips with this mental... I'm going for 10. You're giving me no... This is disgraceful. I feel bad. No, I don't. It's sick. Red little details there. Stunning. Okay, it's just constantly beeping for some reason. I don't know why, but this is odd. Toyota is not allowing any wheel or window tint customization. Has that been the problem all along? So in case you don't know, this brand is not in Need for Speed for numerous reasons. They were in 2015, but they're not anymore. They're in the crew, but they don't seem to have anything other than audio swap, engine swaps thing, or the horn. You can't do anything else. That is probably one of the weirdest discoveries we've had so far. I was not expecting that. You can do a livery. Oh, that's pretty sick. Oh, that's a really fun livery. I like that a lot. Oh, and of course, that's awesome. Okay, that's pretty funny, to be fair. Let's go for this one. It looks pretty spicy. I'm kind of looking forward to this car, though, because it is in tier 1, which does make sense, because it is quite a debate. It's a slow car. It's a slow car. You ain't fooling no one. It's a slow vehicle, and I would very much like to see how it performs. Oh, man. Do you know what's really cool, though? We could, of course, engine swap this thing and make it sound a little bit different. I noticed that they've put like a sticker right where the badge is, so I'm guessing one of the trunks removes the badge, it debadges it. So that's really weird. I wasn't expecting Toyota to be so stingy in terms of the visual, like the window tint and stuff. They're like, no illegal window tints. No, you can't change the tires to semi-slicks or anything like that. But what you can do is put a big wide body on it and a big wide. It's a really odd proposition. Anyway, it feels pretty stable. I'm pretty happy with this. I kind of was thinking it would be sliding all over the place. In case you don't know, the handling is a little bit sliding. I have turned the sensitivity and such up a little bit because then you can turn a little bit more aggressively. But overall, it's pretty good. Let's, of course, check it out in the grand race because that is going to be pretty damn telling. Oh, it looks so good. Oh, and this event does actually want us to be using it, which is nice. Is a tier 1. 2 street tier 1s in one update. That's pretty good. What in the living Christ have you done? I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna be so judgmental to some of the cars in here. We've got some pretty nice ones, but at the same time, we have got some absolute cack. We've also got the Gladiator, which is also a brand new car in the car pass. It will be available next week if you don't have the car pass. But we are, of course, interested to see how this boy performs with this wide body. It's stock wheels, because why would I do anything else? And yeah, let's get down to business. There's people just stopped in at the start of the event. If there was any ghosting I'd like in this, it would definitely be right at the beginning when people are stood still. Beyond that, not interested. So, we don't have all-wheel drive. We don't really have the weight on our side. Some of these hatchbacks, the Focus RS and stuff, are usually pretty damn good. Everyone is bullying me to high hell. Wait, is Street Tier 1? Bro, really? Did they not put the V8 version in the game? I thought they did. But let's find out exactly how decent this thing is. So far, pretty good. The RS2 up at front is definitely doing a pretty damn good job. And of course, we've got the RS3s that kind of look like SUVs these days, but doing pretty good. I am drafting, and I am in the mud. We're stuck at about 200 miles an hour in terms of top speed, which feels pretty quick for a street tier 1. Don't mind if I do. Right, brake. Use them. Use them as a little bit of a barrier there. That all-wheel drive definitely helps them from the go. And there is an RS, for God's sake. But we got rid of you in Need for Speed. However, in terms of kind of higher end, it's not doing too bad. I'm pretty impressed. Now it seems to be topping out at 195. I guess I was drafting before. Yeah, that makes sense. Not bad. It is doing really well. RS2 is still mega doo-doo-pee-pee OP. So in terms of actually why this car is not going to be available in a lot of places for very long, and mostly the UK, and I think actually in Europe, is because the safety rules in Europe are changing. It doesn't make sense to make a UK version when we kind of basically just follow the EU laws. Basically, it will not pass safety regulations in this year. I think this year or maybe next year. It's just not possible. So unfortunately, we won't actually be getting this car unless you import it from Japan. Then it's fine. Which kind of makes little sense, I know, but that's how the car world be. We know this. No matter where you're from, that's basically how it is. It may also be some emissions stuff, but realistically, it's all actually down to safety from what they spoke about. And then they had to create an article saying why. And they were like, well, don't worry, your car's still very safe, but we promise it's safe. Oh, he had a bit of a crash. Oh my God, the whole pack is here now. The problem is, if you don't stay with someone to be able to draft them, if you end up in between, you're kind of in a little bit of trouble. But now, we're in this big boy, which I'm not expecting to do yet. Already getting bummed by the Z4s. Mate, yeah, he's dead. He's dead, mate. So something that kind of works for the crew is weight. Clearly, I don't have enough of it. The Jeep is actually not a super heavy vehicle, but also it's not very quick either. I think this thing has a V6, which is kind of disappointing. I want a big old V8 in my Jeep. I don't know, it kind of makes sense. It is one of those weird vehicles that I don't necessarily think should need to exist, but you know what? It's kind of fun that it does. Oh! Oh good, oh good. Of course, this is fully upgraded because it's in the Summit, just in case you're wondering. Like, oh, you need to... Yes, it's fully upgraded, mate. Do not worry about it. Whoa, 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 whoa. It feels really long. It's a very long wheelbase. You feel like you're kind of in a limousine. I'm being mashed by these. Wait, why does everyone stop like that? What the hell? Yeah, it's my month. You gotta let me win. That's why. But overall, not bad. The GR86 definitely feels much more comparable to some of the quicker cars. Properly impressed. Cracking job, folks. This may be a bit crap, which is fine, because I think it'd just be more interesting as like an explore vehicle. Do you mind? It does pull quite well initially. Again, long wheelbase, but all-wheel drive, likely, I think. I'm assuming so. If not, we got some problems up in here, but definitely feels like it pulls pretty well. And of course, you might be wondering, oh no, you already know, what's going to be the final car? I wonder, is it going to be... yes it is. Oh, and everyone else has got the same idea too. Of course they do. Grand race is always a good time to experience, see if your car's actually any good, or your ability, I guess. It's a bit of a mixture. Holy piss, holy piss, holy piss. Can't control in the air. No! Right, he rolled over. It's fine. We gotta make this, though, overall, the most played month ever in the crew. So if you haven't played the game yet, or haven't played it in a while, please join us, because I very much want them to create more content around me. Who wouldn't want that? Come on, I could have them create some pretty damn cool cars. So come on, jump on the game. We gotta get this going. 8th place though solidifies them as pretty good. I need to clearly I'm outdated on the meta. So there you are, GR86. Toyota is back in force apparently, and having some weird rules. That's for damn sure. Let me know down in the comments what other Toyotas you'd like to see. I think they've done a pretty good job. I would really like to see the GR Yaris, the GR Corolla, some properly sick cars. And there is also a concept MR2. Can you imagine if they start allowing concept Lexuses and Toyotas into the game? That would be pretty cool. And of course, the LC500 RCF. Give them up. Give me them now. Thanks for joining us and keep playing my events, please. Check out these videos here.